Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new update on Say. Was very much needed. It's been bearish. All right. The last time we covered it, the price was still above 75 and 77 cents right here. And I was still bullish on that. If you remember correctly, I was also still in a long position here, but in the end, look, what usually happens if you see a market structure like this, so a blow off top, some bearish momentum, and then a slow uptrend, and then reaching those tops again, usually it goes higher. But the market circumstances right now evidently are not as good as they were, especially with the bearish momentum on Thursday from Bitcoin. Say just wasn't strong enough to hold that level at 77 and 75 cents. And the trade I took, I also exited that at break even, so at my entry level, and I'll tell you why. Because right now, I mean, Say looked pretty strong right here. So on Wednesday afternoon, Say still looked good. But what happened afterwards, and I think I can show you that, or at least, what happened afterwards in the evening is that the open interest started decreasing rapidly. So that was also here in the morning, and that's when I closed the position. All right, so then the price was still around 80 cents, 79 cents, but the momentum had already dropped down massively. So the only way Say could actually continue from this bullish momentum here is if the momentum stayed high. Momentum dropped down, and that's why I closed at entry. I think Say would have had a good chance to hold support if Bitcoin wasn't this bearish. But Say over the course, look, it was not correlated to Bitcoin when it was very bullish. But right now, as you can see, that correlation is very much increasing over the last 30 days. It was a bit higher. It has actually been decreasing here. But Say actually, I mean, it's reacting more to the markets now than it was in this bullish momentum here. So that caused a bearish breakout. And right now, technically, we're just quite bearish. We had a major bearish breakout. The EMAs here are sloping down. If we talk about the, which I'll show you right here on some different charts. If we talk about the open interest, if it loads up, you can see that has dropped down and it has stabilized down here. So it is stabilizing, which we could see some bullish momentum relatively soon for Say. And I'll tell you why, and I'll tell you where. But the open interest right now is back at the same levels when Say didn't really have a lot of momentum, which was down here. So purely technically, like I said, there's no momentum. So there's no reason at this moment to believe that Say can get a bullish breakout above 75 cents again, which is obviously what we would like to see. There's no reason to believe that. It's more likely that will just follow the current direction of the market, which is bearish. And then the next major support level is right here between 62 and 60 cents. So that is perhaps a level where I will buy some Say. If you look at the liquidity, I believe, if I remember correctly from this morning, I believe that there's also quite a lot of liquidity down there. If I can look that up, let me quickly see. I can't. Come on now, guys. These charts, I mean, sometimes they work very well, sometimes they don't. And there's a bit of liquidity here at 0.623. So that's the upper bound of the level. So I expect us to drop down there. I expect us to find some support. If from that support, if we find some support and then the volume goes up or the open interest, I'd rather check that out, or the open interest goes up, then there's a possibility at some bullish momentum from there. All right, so something like this, a move up to 70, 73, 75 cents. But that still remains to be seen, because I expect support there. Either way, I expect support there. But if we find support there and straight afterwards Bitcoin starts falling down towards 40,000, given the fact that Say is reacting to Bitcoin right now, then it would be much more likely that we'll drop down below 60 cents and drop down towards 45 cents. All right? Well, 45 cents is a bit low, but just lower, down to like 55, 45. 55, 50, 45. So those are my thoughts, all right? That's what you need to know. I think something, no, we'll have to see. I think something like this is actually pretty likely, all right? So we'll have to see. I'll keep you updated on that. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.